have went a bit overboard. So I was talking to this company. They were supposed to send me a tempered glass screen protector, but something happened and they ended up sending me a code to use on Amazon to get it for free instead of they having to send it for me directly because they're stuck on Amazon, but some kind of thing like that. So I went on Amazon to order the screen protector, and I ended up ordering screen protector, a case, a USB-C cable, and I also ordered the black apricot back cover for the OnePlus 2, so kind of went a bit overboard, but oh well. It's now a little after 9 a.m. and I'm about to do P90X now, and then I'll try to do another one later again because I broke my water thingy yesterday and I ate some birthday cake last night. So my aim for today is to do 2 workouts. So I'm about to get chest, shoulders and triceps in right now. This video is at 790 views in one day. That's crazy. I'm sorry for the quality, using the OnePlus 2 to do this right now, and it's 720p max, but just wanted to check in and let you guys know I pretty much don't have a birthday right now today, and I'll tell you why in a little bit. So I just got back from carrying my mom to sign my little brother up to ride CXC in January, and since this morning, like, I woke up and I did P90 extremely early so I can relax for the entire day, so I know I won't have to worry about working out later. Although I said I would do doubles and all of that, but I just did it just in case I didn't do the second one. I already have the first one in. And as soon as P90 was done, I went to help my dad redo some pipes and stuff, and it's currently 2:15 in the evening and we aren't even close to finish yet. And then I carried my mom there just now, and then I have to keep going in the hardware and stuff. And yeah, I pretty much don't have much of a birthday today. So, and I actually have a lot of work to do tomorrow as well, so it's not like I can relax tomorrow either. So oh well, maybe next year. Chilling here in Daniel's room for 2 reasons. Number 1, I'm hiding out on breaks in from work, and number 2, making him watch all my videos. Okay, continue. Guys, I'm back. Guess what time it is? Kevin Willie, how old are you? I'm exactly 94.5 years old today. I'm actually 22. Yeah, 22 for sure. Andre, what device are you looking forward to the most in 2016? So I'm looking forward to a lot of devices in 2016, but if I had to choose one to say I specifically look forward to that one the most, I would say it's the next Nexus, mainly the smaller variant of the 2 which are rumored to launch a little later this year. Zachary, would you rather walk with your hands and have no legs, or walk with your legs and have no hands? Zachary again, get one phone that has one design and will look the same forever, but is able to change all the internal components like RAM and all that stuff when they are new phones, or expensive phone which has low performance every year. Example, I see what you did there. Andrea again, what is the name of that thing that you had? It looked like a broken 3.5mm jack and it launched apps. What's the name of it and where can you get it? That's called, the one I had was the Click. The official version is the Prezi, but there's a Chinese variant called the Click for much cheaper, and I'll leave the link to both of those down below in the description of this video. Andre, can I have some of that Smash Life cake? No. Darren, would you ever consider a budget smartphone challenge, using a really low-end smartphone for an entire week? No awesome camera, very limited RAM, very slow processor, something like the Moto G first gen. If it's running stock Android, definitely I'm off it. If it's running anything else, no, I decline. Once I have stock Android, regardless of the specs, it will run smooth enough. I mean, apps will take a little longer to load than usual, but the actual experience would be pretty smooth and solid. So once it's a device that's running pure Android, so like you said, the Moto G first gen, I'd definitely be up for it. Adrian, how does YouTube pay? So YouTube pays through AdSense. Andel, what are you doing for your birthday today? So if you watched the first part of this vlog, you saw exactly what I did today for my birthday. Be in hot sun whole day, work, didn't get to relax, and I mean, yesterday was pretty good, and hopefully I get to relax a little bit tomorrow, but I still have a lot of work like packed up, and today was supposed to be my relaxed day, but oh well, there's always next year. Cav, what's your thoughts on the Sony Xperia Z3 Plus and Z4? I think they are really great looking devices, but I don't really know too much about them. Not that I don't know too much, it's just that I don't really pay attention to Sony Android devices. Just because it's a skin version of Android, it takes forever to get updates, and I just kind of push those devices to the side, which is why I don't like the entire Samsung Galaxy line, which is why I'm kind of glad I have the OnePlus 2 now rather than having to use the G4 all the time. And yeah, I pretty much love stock Android, so I don't really pay attention. I mean, I have to pay attention to it, I do pay attention to it, but I just don't give it as much of my time as I would give a device that runs stock Android. And I definitely wouldn't recommend it to anyone because most of the time when you're using a skinned version of Android, there are a lot more problems than you would get with pure Android, and this is actually what causes a lot of people to say that Android lags, Android gives trouble if you have an Android phone, you have headache, all that kind of stuff. So I just recommend to anyone watching this video, if you're in the market for a phone, please look for something that's running pure Android. Javan, Nokia 3310 or iPhone? Nokia 3310. Darian, why does a round pizza come in a square box and slice into triangles? Simple. Illuminati. Moving over to Twitter now, Brad asks, if you could have anything in the world, what would it be and why? I already have all I need in the world, and I'll show it right here now. Joshua, if you could take only 3 things on an island, what would they be? If I could take 3 things, assuming that no rules, no logic applies, I would take my smartphone, I would take my Mac, and I would take internet. Don't ask me how I would take internet, I would take internet. No logic applies. Phone, Mac, and internet. Assuming that at least comes with me, of course. Johan or Johan, I don't know how to pronounce your name. I hope I pronounce it correctly with those 2 guesses. But Mac Mini or custom PC for video editing on Premiere Pro, what's better? So I'm personally a Mac user and I'm accustomed with the Mac interface, the entire UI, the entire workflow. I'm just a Mac user in general, so of course I'd tell you Mac Mini, but with a custom PC you'd get much better specs for even less than you'd pay for the Mac Mini. So I think if you're on a budget, definitely go for the PC, and if you actually don't mind choosing between OS X and Windows, if you are good with Windows, I'd definitely say get the PC, but me personally, I would get the Mac Mini. Yes, I can actually pronounce this guy's name because he told me how to pronounce it. Ives. Will you ever consider using an iPhone in the future? For example, the new iPhone 6s coming soon? Yeah, I'd definitely be up for it. A lot of people don't know, back when I had the S3, that was like my first high-end smartphone. I actually had an iPhone 4 alongside that. When I had the S4, I had an iPhone 5 alongside that. When I switched to the HTC One M7, I had the iPhone 5s along with that. And every single Android smartphone I had the latest iPhone to go along with it. Until I sold the iPhone 5s to fund all this gear for YouTube and stuff. And now I just use Android devices because I just don't have it in my budget anymore to buy an iPhone. But if I can afford it, I'd definitely pick it up. And I have nothing against iPhones. I actually love using them. I just prefer using Android as my daily driver over iOS. There's absolutely nothing wrong with iOS. A lot of people, well, the majority of people can use iOS comfortably, and I don't think there's any problem with it at all, and I would definitely be up for using it, but I just don't have it in my budget right now to purchase the upcoming iPhone. PR Studios asks, is YouTube your full-time job? No, YouTube is not my full-time job. I barely make anything substantial on YouTube right now, but I'm also a writer for another website as well as my website, and I also use Amazon affiliate links, so I'll leave that link in the description. If you guys would like to support the channel, this channel, and TechSmash, you can just set that as your bookmark on your Google Chrome tabs and all that stuff, so whenever you go to Amazon, just use that link instead of going directly to Amazon.com, and whatever you buy, you'll be paying the exact same price, but just I would get a referral fee that would be able to go back into this channel. I mean, it's also barely anything, but if a lot of people does it, it could be something substantial. So yeah, if you guys are up for that, if you guys want to support the channel like that, I'll leave that link below in the description, but by no means do you actually have to. And finally, Jeremy from over at Tech Creation asks, how long are you planning to let your hair grow? I'm planning to let it grow until I can tie it up. I've been trying to tie it up for the longest while. It can tie up right now, but if I do this, it would just fly all over the place and not be tied anymore. So yeah, I'm just growing it until I'm able to tie it up. I just want to see how it looks, and if it looks good, I'll leave it like that, and if it doesn't look good, I'll just cut it. But don't ask me when I'm going to shave because I'll delete you.